I'm at Evolve Jiu-Jitsu and Fitness with Coach Manolo. Today we're going to link and flow some techniques together to show you what today's class is going to look like. Now I'm going to show you a couple drills that you can do to help you get a little more familiar with the movements to the outside trip solo. Okay, so what we're going to do is start square here, shoulder width apart. I'm going to step with one foot forward. Okay, whichever foot that is, it just happens to be my left right now. I'm going to take my opposite hand, and my opposite hand is going to reach down and touch my toes. Now before I get there, I'm going to take my back leg, swing it forward, and now swing it back up into the air, and a simple toe touch here. That's really all we're doing. Back, square, step forward, opposite hand to the opposite foot, and now back leg's gonna swing forward and swing back now. Reset. And we'll do this, guys, all right, for about 10 times to each side. Okay, total of 20. Now I'll show you another way you can also work on your movement using a simple household item like this broom here. Okay, so what we'll do is we're going to start the broom stick. I want it lined up with whichever leg I'm going to be stepping forward with. Okay, so if it happens to be my right, I want it lined up with my right. Okay, if it's going to be my left, I want it lined up with my left. Now, I'm going to be holding the broom with the opposite hand. Okay, so opposite hand, opposite leg. Kind of like an angle here. Okay. Now just to get familiar with the movements, okay, I want you to imagine you're holding a collar, holding a sleeve. We're going to step forward, leaning forward. Now leg comes through, boom, and now look at my hand. It's going to go to my toe. All right, one more time. Start square, boom. You got your collar, you got your sleeve, legs are lined up. We're going to take a big step, getting our chest close to our partner's chest and hip to hip here. Okay, now sipping through and punch all the way to the back. And we'll do this 10 times to each side. Moving on to the next part of the class, we're going to be here on the bottom recovering our guard. So to start, we'll do some solo drills to help you get a little more familiar with the movements of that. Okay, so we'll start here on your back. Boom. As if you got taken down. We're going to bring our arms in, creating our frame. Okay? We're going to bridge our hips up and into our partner, creating some space with our hip escape, bringing our knee inside, and now creating even more space with your knee and hip, circling your leg out, and now locking your closed guard. Let's see that one more time. We'll be here on your back. If your arms are out, we're going to bring our arms into frame. Bridge up and into your partner. Hip escape away, creating space. Fill the space with your knee. And now let's create a little bit more space with our hip and knee to circle our leg out and close our guard. You should end here. And we'll do that 10 times to each side. Now we'll continue practicing recovering our guard using a household item like the broom again. Okay, so we'll be here on the back. Broom will be on top, mimicking side control. The head is here, the legs are there. Okay, so I'll bring my arms in, creating my frame, so I can kind of support the weight. Okay, bridge into my partner, hip escape, and extend my arms to create space. We're going to fill the space with our knee and shin. Okay, and now I'm going to hip up to create even more space with my knee, my hip, and shin. Circle my foot out. And recover my guard, and now break the posture of your partner. See it one more time. Frame, bridge, hip escape, fill the space, create, boom, break the posture. One more time. Frame, bridge, hip escape, fill the space, create some more to get your leg out. Close your guard and break their posture. So for this drill, using the household item, we're going to do 10 to each side, a total of 20. So now that we're more familiar with recovering our guard, we're gonna go over the attacks from the guard, which was the two-collar choke for today. A couple of solo drills you could start with to practice. We're gonna start here on bottom. If you fall, you're gonna start with your guard closed, okay? And we're simply gonna mimic the two-collar choke. So we're gonna start with our hands palm facing us, okay? Almost like in a butterfly position, okay? Cross. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pretend I'm actually grabbing the lapels of my partner, okay? The inside of the lapels, or maybe even a t-shirt. Okay, I'm gonna use this to anchor myself to the grip, and now I wanna pull myself up and bring my elbows in. So as I'm pulling myself up, I'm bringing my elbows in tight. If you wanna bring your elbows to the mat, you can. Okay, and you can hear it in my voice, I'm really tightening my core. Okay, it's very much like a sit-up. Okay, kind of a sit-up with this pulling sensation here. Okay, so again, palms towards you, grab, pull, grab, pull. Okay, guys, and we'll do this one 20 times. Now we're gonna practice going over the two-collar choke using some household items. With this right here, we simply built kind of half a dummy utilizing a foam roller and just a gi top here. You can use a sweater, long sleeve shirt. It doesn't even have to be a long sleeve for this, but you definitely want some lapels or some type of collar, okay? So if you want, you can start in side control, right? Kind of mimicking, practicing, recovering your guard. Coming in and putting them in your guard here, okay? A lot of times their arms are going to end up on the mat here, like this. Okay, so what we're gonna do is open the collar. We wanna bring our hands as deep as we can. Okay, so what I want you to imagine is your thumb going past your partner's ear, okay? We're not actually trying to choke them with the collar. I'm anchoring my hand to the collar, and I really wanna choke their carotid artery using my wrist here, okay? Into the neck. Now, we're gonna come in on the other side. Okay, you can lift your forearm up, and the second hand will come in underneath, inside, okay? And we'll try to get that one just as deep as the other. Thumbs past the ears. Once you have both grips, we're gonna grab those tight, making a fist, okay? And now, whichever arm's on top, we're gonna try to sit up to that side and start to pull the collars and our elbows in, just like the exercise we did earlier. Okay, so one more time. You can start here from the closed guard, opening the lapel, palm in, 4 fingers in, all the way as deep as you can. Okay, if your partner starts to chin down to protect themselves from chokes, use our forearm to lift their chin up. Come in underneath on the other side, getting your 4 fingers in as deep as you can. And now once you get your grip, let's hold it nice and tight. Let's sit up towards the ear and really start to use gravity and our grips here to finish our partner. Okay. We're gonna do this one 10 times each. From the same position, we're gonna show a variation of the exact same choke. So we'll open the lapel. I'll get my hand inside, 4 fingers in, okay? Now, what happens here is some of the slack starts to really create tension on this side. So now, because there's so much tension, it's very difficult for me to get my hand in here as deep as I would like. Sometimes my partner is even blocking me from getting my hand inside here. Okay, so what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna hold my partner and just start to break their posture here. I wanna keep them close to me. I really want my partner to fight his way up. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is take my hand and just grab the material here, right here. If you can see all this slack going right here, I'm just gonna grab it. Okay, now when I feel my partner really trying to posture up, I'm going to allow my partner to posture up by creating a little hole here. Okay, my partner's gonna feel that exit and he's gonna wanna pop his head out. As he does so, I'm gonna bring my forearm and elbow underneath, and now we're back to this cross collar choke, okay? My opposite hand's on top now, so I'll sit up towards the hand on top and start to pull both collars, okay?
This one is really tight and really sneaky. So I actually prefer to use this variation more often than getting my fingers in here because it's very difficult sometimes. Okay, so one more time we'll be here. Boom. Kind of break our partner's posture. Open the collar. Set the first hand in. Right. Now a lot of times they're going to freak out and start blocking everything. So we'll just kind of hold them here. Okay, this is going to make them really fight to get up. Grab your material. Create an exit for your partner. Giving him some hope. He'll pop up and he'll give you the submission. Okay, let's practice this one 10 times each. Okay, then it should give you a total of 20 for both chokes.
Awesome, so now that we've gone through all the movements and techniques from today's class, we're gonna kind of chain them together in a nice little exercise that we can do by ourselves, okay? We don't even need any household items to do this, okay? So we're gonna start in our positions, all right? One foot forward, one foot back, okay? We're gonna pretend that we're the ones getting taken down first, okay? So you're gonna do a boom, okay? Bring your arms in, bridge, hip escape, recover your guard, and now we're gonna do 2 collar chokes, just like the exercises I showed you earlier, right? We're gonna come in here and we're gonna do 10 of these, okay? And then we're gonna pyramid our way down, okay? So we'll start the first one with 10. Once we get done with all 10, we'll get back up, boom. We'll break fall again, bridge, hip escape, and recover our guard. And now we'll do 9 of them, okay? And then so on and so on. The next one will be 8 collar chokes, then 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, until you're done. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us here at Evolve Jiu-Jitsu and Fitness. We hope you enjoyed today's first class, and we look forward to seeing you guys in many more classes very soon.